another episode of Rear Naked Locks. Today we're gonna go over Merab versus O'Malley 2. On the screen is how we did last week. Like if you guys caught our last video of the recap of the Blanchfield card, the card in general was a disaster. Our results were a disaster as well. Like how'd you guys feel based off how we did? 5-4 all around the board, fellas.
Yeah, honestly, I thought we did worse. 5-4, even though we had like pretty different picks. So like, I ain't mad at it. It's too bad our boy Billy Goff lost, but whatever.
I mean, a couple of those losses were like down to low IQ plays, like that Philo one, like too high out in the back, bro. I mean, I get that he was a smaller fighter coming into that fight. How we saw him, he was looking super tiny up against him. But dude, whenever he got the back, he just, I don't know, for some reason he rode him too high and just slid right off, bro. He did that same shit twice. He got him with the same move, just literally yanked him from his head, yanked him back down. He was looking good round one, and then round two, the IQ just went out the window. I don't know. I'm not too mad. Main event dropped out. I'm not too mad about that. I think Blanchfield's gonna win. I don't know.
Rhino rush it, can't be mad.
Gamrot, like I said, man, that chain wrestling is just, you could defend one takedown. Can you defend the next three that are coming from Gamrot? No shot, and he couldn't, bro. Klein tried, but he didn't get it.
That's true. Anyways, this should be a better week. Let's get into the first fight. In the first fight, we got Quillen Salkilld. I don't know how to pronounce that his last name, but I assume it's like that. Versus Ashmouz. I think it's a pretty straightforward fight. I mean, he's just tough. Whereas Quillen, he's a really good striker. He's only 25 years old. He's on the come up, so it's like I feel like this is a layup fight for him, just a test to see if he can hang in there with somebody who's like super durable, like but I don't think Yanal's all that good. I think Quillen should be able to pick him apart and maybe get a late finish, but decision's probably the play.
Yeah, I think Quillen is an easy dub if he just focuses on keeping it on the feet, dude. Do not engage on no clinch shit, bro. I don't know why these strikers that are super good, they piece them up with a good 1-2 and immediately they go for the clinch instead of separating him, continue picking him apart. If Quillen could just focus on doing that, bro, straight punches, circling out the cage, staying away from the cage. I know Yanel's gonna want to wrestle. His last fight, he won a wrestling freaking fight, 3 rounds, just a grindy, boring lay on top style. If we can avoid that at all costs, but maybe we KO. I lean towards more decisions on these new guys. So give me Quillen decision, just picking them apart from a distance. Should be a pretty easy fight. Chato?
Yeah, like I agree. If you guys are new to the channel, Chato usually gives like a round the world bet. My first leg is gonna be Quinlan. I have this guy by decision. I'm not a big fan of this dude from like Israel. His fight with Trevor Peak, he was just shooting for takedowns. Dude was like 9 for 18 on takedown attempts. He did not want to stand and bang. I feel like if Quillen could like at least stop a few in the beginning, he lights this dude up easy. Late finish or decision. The odds are juicy in this card, so like we're gonna try to make the best parlays with the best odds, but the odds are against us in this card.
Not me. I got you guys. Just wait. just wait. I'm good.
Big pig.
Next up, I'm not gonna say their first names. I don't know. My boy third world country, Saragih, up against Sang Yoo from Korea. Straight up, I said third world country, so you already know that training is not gonna be good in Indonesia. Indonesia is not well rounded. Not known for having good wrestlers, unless this guy was flying out to the U.S. in training, which I doubt. I think it's gonna be a pretty good, easy fight for Sang Yoo. And I honestly think it's more of a setup fight for this Korean fighter, TBH. Give me Sang Yoo picking him apart on the feet. Decision. No, nothing crazy. I think this guy's gonna survive. Third world country is gonna have heart. He has a family to feed. But give me the Korean. Easy dub. Vamos.
Yeah, I mean, I think this is pretty much a squash match. I mean, Saragih, he has big power. Give him that. He has dynamite in his hands, but His ground game is horrendous. I see Sang Yoo getting him out of there with submission. I think he probably plays around the feet a little bit, but the path to victory is there. Just take this dude down. He has no grappling. Just get him out of there. Get a quick night. Get a quick submission, and easy for his UFC win.
Yeah, I think all around the board, we're all have the same mindset. I'm not going to bet on a guy that lost to Jubilee. I'm just going to Jubilee knocked this dude out. Sang Yoo is going to knock this dude out too. So, this is definitely a filler fight, you know. It should be, like, hopefully, like, he finishes him. Because if not, it's just going to be a 3-round just pitter-patter fest on both sides. So, like, I got Sang Yoo by decision or by late finish. All right, next up we got Wang versus the Silva. My pick's gonna be Wang. I feel like Wang's just a better striker all around. Obviously, De Silva has the grappling advantage, has some nasty knee lock, nasty leg locks and like nasty armbar attempts. But I feel like I just don't like betting on fighters that are like one trick ponies. Like if De Silva can't take her down, she's gonna be lost on the feet. So like I got Wang by knockout or like Wang by decision. With female fighters, the play is always by decision. So like just go money line or Wang decision. It's like you can't go wrong with that. Like how do you guys feel about that?
I'm smiling over here because this girl's name is the Joker. And she's a joke, bro. I'm a fader, dude. I see her sleeping on a banana peel. Give me the Silva. Ariana Pussy Lipsky, getting the back and getting the sub. Once again, Joker is going to slip on a banana peel, bro. She's an amazing striker, but you can't come in one-dimensional. So, she has okay takedown defense when she's up against the cage. Out in the open, she's a fish out of water. Give me the Silva, the dog. Submission. Controversial. Controversial. I'm getting the dog, bro. I'm not betting on a minus 500 girl. I'm sorry. We've seen her fucking shit the bed already once.
Yeah. I mean, I agree a little bit. I mean, I want to pick Lipsky or De Silva, whatever she wants to call herself now. But I just don't trust her enough to initiate the grappling. Because if she stays on the feet, I don't think she wins a striking battle against Wang, who's a girl who fought Shevchenko, you know? So it's like, yeah, I'm just gonna take the easy route. Give me Wang by decision. I don't think she finishes Lipsky. Yeah, this easy 30-27. Silva doesn't shoot. Yeah, I don't trust her enough to mix in the grappling. So give me Wang money line. But definitely don't bet on this fight. She's a trap.
Yeah, minus 600.
Full card of the trap, bro. No value.
Next up, we got a fresh matchup. Mederos. Yeah, Mederos was supposed to fight last week. He was supposed to fight Oki, but he pulled out because he was sick. And then we got this other guy, Choinski, that was stepping up on short notice to fight Mederos. Honestly, this is another trap right here. Like Mederos should beat this guy, you know. He should be able to stuff the takedowns and light him up on the feet. But like, how can you trust this guy? He just pulled out a week ago because he was sick, and now he's fighting a grueling wrestler that's going to set the pace on him. I think this is dog or pass in this fight, or to take the under. Somebody probably goes to sleep. Either Choinski wins it by submission or Mederos knocks him out. But yeah, definitely, I would say definitely avoid this fight unless you're choosing violence. But I don't know how you guys think about this fight.
I'm leaning towards dog too, bro. Give me Choinski over here. Double weight cut, back to back against a wrestler, bro. You're gonna need that cardio. You're gonna need all the gas tank you have, and cutting twice is not a good thing, bro. Striking only takes you so much up against a wrestler. Give me the value. I'm leaning towards a lot of value this card, guys. You're gonna see a up later too. So give me Choinski, being able to mix up the wrestling, good around the takedowns. I mean around the striking. Just taking advantage. Hopefully Mederos is looking a little rough in there, a little washed. Give me the value play in Choinski.
Yeah, like I was like last night I was watching some of Mederos fights. His fight against Austin Hubbard was suspect, dude. He got taken down. Austin had like 8 minutes of control time on him. So I feel like Chonies might do it to him too, man. You know, like Chonies might put the pace on him. But I feel like the best play here is probably bet the over or fight goes to decision. Like I don't think Choinski is gonna sub him because he has a shit ton of subs, but I feel like his best play is probably just gonna be the bet over 1.5 or a bet decision. Because the odds are too juiced for that. For me to trust Mederos, especially after he quit last card. So, well, he didn't quit, but like he gave up.
Yeah, the Hershey sickness, supposedly.
Sickness. I need to see that. Like I need to see that doctor.
We need to see Barber seizing on the floor.
Yeah.
There's cameras in every room. It's an Apex. There's cameras everywhere. We need evidence, bro.
I was like, I need that HIPAA violation. Like, I need these guys' medical records.
Go figure. She got tits done. She misses weight. Shit falls apart. Yeah. Looking fire, though.
Yeah.
Up next, I guess another short notice fight. We have Henry's boy, Gustafsson. My boy made a sick ass intro for him last week. Unfortunately, we couldn't use it because his opponent pulled out. But this week, sick ass intro, sick ass graphics. My boy Henry, shout out. We have him facing Chaos Williams, a dangerous striker. This guy, bro, the power on his hands is not fair, bro. He hits you with a straight punch, and sometimes he literally just shuts your lights out. So I mean, the breakdown is going to be pretty obvious. Gustafsson, more of a less of a striker, more of a grappler, and Williams, obviously more of a striker. Key to victory here for each guy is going to be pretty obvious. If Williams could stuff a takedown and keep it on the feet, he wins. If Gustafsson could take him down, I think he's going to be able to grind him out. With that being said, I'm going to lean with Gustafsson. Give me the dog play once again. I'm going for crazy value here, but I see Gustafsson be able to grind some takedowns, bro, on Williams. Williams loves to throw looping punches after the first round. I don't know if it's because he gets frustrated because he can't get the freaking knockout super fast, or he just gets tired and his technique falls out. But give me Gustafsson going under one of those looping right-hand punches, getting a good takedown, be able to hold him down if worse comes to worse. And if best case scenario, we might get a sub, But Gustafsson, give me the value play once again. Value, here, boy. Value plus.
Yeah, it should be a good fight. I mean, if somebody's going to sleep, for sure, no doubt. This is probably the easiest fight. Doesn't go a distance ticket. You could choose on this whole card. I want to pick Chaos, but after spending all that time working on graphics on my boy Gustafsson, it's time we use those. So I'm hoping my boy comes through for me. He's able to withstand the power coming back at him. It makes his fight dirty. Grinds Williams out, and then maybe it takes him down later in the rounds and just pounds him out. Give me Gustafsson, TKO. I'll say round 2, late round 2.
I don't know if you guys tuned into our last episode, but Gustafsson was part of my parlay last time. He's not part of my parlay this time, but I'm supporting my boy Gustafsson. If you guys follow him on Instagram, his technique, he posted it, not me, full retard. He's going to go full retard on Chaos Williams. Give me late finish or just straight money line. I'm going with Gustafsson just because the vibes are there. And literally, it's kill or be killed on both sides. So, like, you can either bet fight doesn't go the distance or bet the value play on Gustafsson.
Hey, with that being said, he is cutting weight twice against a dangerous striker. So the best play is not going the distance. How Henry said, it might be juice, but
yeah,
give me fucking Gustafsson. Team Gustafsson, baby. Fucking Bane.
Full retard, dude.
Oh, sorry. Cut that shit out. Let me take over, bro. Let me take this one. We up again now. We got my boy, the polar bear, Sergey Spivac, versus where's Waldo Cortes. Guys, I'm going with fucking polar bear. Yeah, another dog. Actually, no, another favorite, but he might close out dog, bro. I think people are gonna want to fade him. They're gonna have fucking no faith in him, but I have faith in polar bear. Method of victory is gonna be pretty easy and simple, bro. Polar bear is gonna come in there bigger, taller, heavier, and we're gonna take him down and we're gonna grind him out. We're gonna nuggy him. Round 1, Spivac sub. I'm calling it right now. It's a crazy call out, but boy, Spivac round 1. If he could get you down dry, I think he's underrated in the sub, especially against someone someone like Waldo who got taken down by Delima multiple times. Come on, bro. If Rogero could take him down, my boy Spivac's gonna take him down, and we're gonna get the submission victory. Spivac is my play.
Yeah, I, don't,
I mean,
I was seeing that. I was seeing that too. Like I was watching the Lima fight. Yeah, like the Lima did take him down like 3 out of 7 times, but Waldo was landing. He was landing. He was landing some shots. And Spivac is known to crumble, man. I've seen him crumble multiple times. I just don't like betting on people. I just don't like betting on fools that's just takedown or bust. Because if they don't get a takedown, if Spivac does not get a takedown, he gets finished each time. I don't think Cortes could finish him, but I think Cortes, he has that like pitter patter style, like don't let that last knockout fool you. Like he's a pitter patter. So like I have Cortes money line, or you could even get the value play at Cortes by decision. It's if there's a finish on this card, I feel like it's gonna like on this fight, it's gonna be Spivac by sub. But I have Cortes. Like, how about you, Henry?
I mean, I have to agree. I want to pick my boy Spivac, but dude, every time he loses,
all right,
he gets stiffed, man. I think Spivac is going to rush in there trying to initiate the clinch, and he's going to run into a right hook. It's going to be like one of those things where it looks kind of fluky, but he's just too sloppy in the feet. Yeah, give me Waldo by KO in round 1. I think it's early.
Shit.
All right, we're not going to distance, guys.
I know it goes distance. I mean, under 2.5 is minus 165. But why pick a side? Just hopefully somebody goes to sleep. I mean, these are 2 big guys. They're both kind of trash, so somebody probably dies.
Yeah, like Waldo has that 30 pounds on Spivac too, so.
Mm-hmm. I mean, Waldo's striking is nice.
Overweight, unfit. Watch.
No.
Yeah, we'll see. But next up, we got the gimme fight we got Azamat Murzakanov versus Brendan Ribeiro. I don't think Ribeiro's good at all. This dude, his UFC wins, like these guys are garbage, man. Like, shout out to Murzakonov's manager, man. Like, my boy's undefeated, and he stays fighting bums. This is no different here. He's gonna be able to withstand the power coming back at him from Ribeiro, and he knocks this dude dead. Azamat is my most confident pick on the whole card. If you don't want to take the money line, just take the under 1.5. He gets it done quickly. Ribeiro goes full. He's like Gustafsson, but without the skill. He goes full retard, and he fights with his chin held like super high, and he runs to a right hook.
I think the odds speak for themselves here, guys. Ribeiro, the looping puncher. Murzakanov, the technical striker. Match made in heaven for Azamat, how Henry said. Shout out his manager, how Henry said. I don't know how they keep giving these favorable matches, giving him a striker, just exactly what he wants. But I guess they want to push Azamat or something. Easy dub for Azamat. Let's go to the next fight, pretty much. Chato, I don't know how you. Pretty sure you're feeling the same.
No, yeah, I'm feeling the exact same way. Like, if you guys want a sneak peek of what's gonna happen, watch Azamat's fight. Watch Ribeiro's fight with Ming Yang. Same result. First round knockout by our boy Murzakanov. Same thing. First round knockout.
Yeah, it should be clean. Don't let that 10-inch and reach fool you. Ribeiro does not fight behind the jab,
All right, I'll take this one. All right, so next up we have Van versus Silva. Again, like if you guys are new to the channel, I do like around the world parlay. First one we got Quinlan. Second one we got Van. I think this is a gimme fight for Van. Silva's super chinny. Van showed in his last fight that he has extremely good takedown defense. Van's work to the body. I got Van inside the distance, Van by KO, Van by sub, Van by whatever he wants. That's why the odds are juiced, because they got it right. I got Van by KO, dude. Like, how do you guys feel?
Van, the younger fighter, first of all, how you said, Van, he seems to mix up the striking really good. He goes body, head, body, head, throws in some good leg kicks in there, some teeps, even for a shorter guy. He teeps a lot, bro. I love seeing that. Van all day, there's no other way around it, bro. Unless Silva cracks him and lands a one-shot KO, which I don't see happening. I don't see where he threatens Van. Van's like pretty much the new generation that comes well-rounded in every freaking skill. I don't know how you're gonna beat him if you're Silva. Give me Van representing Myanmar. I think that's the only Myanmar fighter. Throw the M up, Myanmar. That's rare as hell. Shout out. Van, easy dub. Henry?
Yeah, I mean, I have to agree here. Maybe if it was Silva for like a couple years ago and they're a little bit closer in age, maybe I would take a chance on Silva just because he does carry big power, but he's slow. He's like uh, in that cab fight, he was getting dominated just by the quicker fighter. I think it's gonna be no different here. I think Van's speed is gonna be too much for him. I don't know if he lands if he gets him out of there via finish, but he might. I mean, this dude Van, he picks up the pressure in the later rounds, and he gets these dudes out of there with like the heavy body strike. So yeah, give me Van, maybe round 3 KO, but Van all day.
Up next, we got my boy Vicente Luque versus I come to fight for a check, Kevin Holland. Based off what I just said, I'm sure you know my pick, and that's going to be Vicente Luque. You're like, damn, another fucking underdog. Yeah, bro. I see this fight being kind of easy if we could crash the pocket, close the distance, and get away from Holland's straight punches initially. If we could do that, I think we could somehow take him down. We're not going to take him down via like clinches and trips. I think we're going to have to double leg this guy and spear him in the middle of the cage. If we can do that, I think we're gonna dominate on top, bro. I think we're just gonna settle down on top. Don't take any risks. Boring fight. Vicente Luque, dub. He's a dog. He fights for your money. Unlike Kevin Holland, you take this guy down. He starts talking to you. He accepts accepts takedowns. He enjoys it. He thinks it's funny for some reason. He cruises to Lels. Luque, he's kill or be killed, bro. Dude had a freaking blood clot in his brain, and he's still out here fighting. Give me the dog and Luque. I don't know how you guys are feeling. Chato, Henry, talk to me.
No, definitely. I got Luque as one of my dogs for today. And the simple fact is that like I bet on Holland many times, and it's just deflating when I see this guy laughing and getting his ass beat. My guy is 2-5, bro, in his last like 8. So was it 7 fights? And then we have Luque. Like I know he got dominated by Buckley, but dude, like his losses recently, Buckley, Neo, Muhammad, bro, 3 solid fighters. And then Holland's last win was was against the dude that like hardly ever fights, bro. Like, what's his name? The fucking grappler.
Gunner.
Yeah, Gunner. I was like, bro, that's his last victory. I was like, give me Luke by Dars, because we all know Holland loves to get Dars, and like that's one of Luque's best subs. So if you guys got a prop bet, just sprinkle Luque Dars for that extra value on this play. But Luque is a dog, so you could always go money line. Like Henry?
Yeah, I'm gonna have to disagree here, boys. I guess I like losing money on Holland still. You know, I think I think he's gonna be able to keep it on the feet. I think Luque's chin is a little suspect. His striking defense is suspect. He's slow. He's washed up. I think Holland should be able to snipe him here. But Holland is capable, like these guys said, of freaking just accepting bottom position or getting himself freaking darts by shooting a dumb takedown or something. But I'm gonna trust Holland here. I think he gets it done via finish. Don't be surprised if Holland subs Luque back. You know, like he does have a habit of hurting fighters, and then while they're hurt, he goes for a submission. He did that to Chiesa. I mean, I think that might be a little bit of a value play right here. But
Club and sub.
But I mean, if we're being honest, I might end up looking foolish here if Holland shows up for a check like usual. But we'll see. I'll trust him here. But next up, man, we got Mario Bautista versus Patchy Mix. This could be like one of the better fights on the card. Just because Bautista does put on a heavy pressure. And we haven't really seen Mix in the UFC just yet. But if you don't know Patchy Mix, you're going to find out on Saturday. This dude's a monster. His scrambling is insane. He does have sneaky power. He knocked out Rafian Stotts with the knee in Bellator. A lot of people think that he just one-dimensional, but this guy is super well-rounded. I think if Bautista's shooting lazy takedowns like he was against Aldo, he's gonna be in for a big surprise here. But I think this plays out. I know short notice, like Bautista versus Corey Sandhagen, where Sandhagen just outworked this dude on the mat, and he was able to land a submission. This dude got armbarred. If you get armbarred by Corey Sandhagen, you're getting your neck taken home by Patchy Mix. I'll tell you that right now. Give me Patchy Mix inside the distance sub.
I'm on the same side, bro. Patchy Mix is one of my fucking locks for our group bet. I think the value is there, bro. Only what minus 150, minus 160, whatever he is now. I think that number is only gonna go up on Patchy's favor. How Henry said, bro. We seen Bautista. He relied on this on the grappling and the fucking wrestling attempts up against the cage. I say attempts because his ass can't finish the takedown when he fought a good striker Ronaldo. So I don't know what he's gonna do against Patchy when his wrestling is not working. If his striking doesn't work, I don't know what he's gonna lean towards to. So give me Patchy with the dub, how Henry said. Maybe a sub, but Patchy's the pick. Chato.
Yeah, definitely. I'm going with Mix too. I was doing some breakdowns last night as well, and then like I don't know if you guys saw the first episode of the of the of the YouTube series for this fight. Like Mix is extremely confident that like he can out grapple him, and I feel like that's Bautista's way to victory. So I feel like Mix by sub or Mix by a clean knee KO down the middle because we know Bautista's a crotch sniffer. I feel like Bautista should have fought Ngannou, Aspinall, or somebody to put this fool into a coma after what he did to Aldo. But I feel like Mix is gonna make fucking Bautista piss and shit.
Let's go.
Let's go Patchy, man. Next up, we got Calvin Gastelum versus Joe Pyfer. Part of me wants to, trust Gastelum here, but my dude, he doesn't take the fight game serious anymore. This guy's over here making videos about freaking not making weight and stuff like that. And now he's fighting a young fighter like Pyfer. I mean, the dude's a piece of shit, but he's got some skills, I don't think he knocks out Gastelum at all. I think it's going to be a competitive fight like the Chris Curtis Gastelum fight, where it's like a high volume on both sides. But I think Pyfer's going to be landing the heavier strikes and give me Pyfer by decision.
Yeah, definitely. I'm gonna have to agree with Henry. Gastelum from when he fought Izzy would have swayed me towards Pyfer, but Gastelum recently, his fight with D-Rod was subpar. He got subbed by Brady. He's been missing weight, inconsistent, like training. Like he was training in the garage with his wife. I just feel like Pyfer has that power, but like we've seen him get gassed out against Hermanson. So I feel like he's gonna come into this fight and just like cruise to a victory. Like I don't really see him knocking Gastelum out. I don't think Gastelum's ever been knocked out. So give me Pyfer by decision, or fight goes to decision if you guys are feeling Gastelum. Like, how about you, Rhino?
Gastelum's a fridge, bro. And because of that, his toughest fucking fight is the scale, dude. That fool, he's moved weight classes and he still has weight issues. I don't see what the problem here is with Gastelum. How you said he's training out of his garage, bro. We seen not too long ago on an embedded. He was training out of his garage. I'm sure that's because he's trying to save money. He's like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. Pyfer, on the other hand, he may not be maybe the most mentally stable fighter. He has some emotional problems, but my God, can this guy crack when he's on point? So I'm gonna go with Pyfer being the guy with the more longer reach. Hopefully, he sticks behind the jab. And teeps, bro. I'm big on teeps, especially when you're in the taller guy. You can keep your opponent at range. If Gastelum can't come at you, what is he gonna do, bro? He's a shorter fighter. He's gonna have issues taking you down if he wants to take you down. So give me Pyfer and being able to pick him apart. Maybe we get a KO. I could see Pyfer party KO in this guy. You guys say he's never been KO'd, but maybe a TKO if Pyfer could crack this guy. He cracks. Gastelum's getting old too. So pick his Pyfer. Peter Pyfer.
Yeah, I mean, it's probably a safe freaking fighter you put your parlays, honestly. Unless he slips on a banana peel, tears his knee or some shit like that, it should be an easy win for this guy.
I'm gonna tell you guys this right now. There's no way Pena upsets another monster. Nunez slipped on a banana peel. I was there live. Nunez, the second fight is how the first fight should have went. Harrison is the lock. Harrison's gonna beat the brakes off Pena, and I'm gonna tell you this right now. Clip it. If Pena wins, I will change my name from Chato to the Venezuelan Vixen for the rest of this podcast's history. That's how much confidence I have in Harrison. Harrison by KO, Harrison by sub, Harrison by whatever the fuck she wants. Pena was gifted a decision against Pennington as well.
All right. With that being said, a part of me hopes Pena wins, but I don't see any way of that happening. She did me dirty once, had a big bet on her, and she got me against Nunes. So a lot of me just wants to see Pena fucking suffer. So give me Harrison via any fucking type of judo flip she wishes on her, and a sub of her choice. Henry, how you feeling?
Yeah, I mean, I feel like Pena's like her biggest skill is just being tough. I mean, being tough in the women's division. I mean, honestly, it's got her this far, but against a real fighter like Kayla, I think this is where her right ends. She was gifted a decision, like this guy said, against Pennington. I think the UFC was just trying to set up this fight here, just more marketable. You can't just do Pennington against Harrison. Nobody cares, you know. Whereas right here, Pena is going to sell the fight and, at least be loud. But I don't think she has any path to victory here. Her striking sucks. She's not going to out-grapple Harrison. She's too slow. She's too weak. She gets out-muscled here. Give me Harrison inside the distance. I wouldn't be surprised if it's early either. So I would say round 2, maybe round 1. Pena's trash. I mean, if you ever want to be a fighter, it's your sign that you don't have to be the most skilled to become champ. Pena's like, Pena showed that here, but I don't know. She's garbage. Give me the under 4.5. Kayla inside the distance. Kayla round 1. Kayla round 2. TKO.
All right, last fight of the night, ladies and gentlemen. You got Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili versus Sugar, Sean O'Malley. And guys, my pick is gonna be the same as last time. How the hell are you gonna fucking beat Merab, bro? Do you think O'Malley really did anything on these couple? Not even a year layoff? How long has it been since they fight? A year?
A year.
A year? Mexican Independence Day, whatever.
Oh yeah,
A
a
year,
little
bro.
less than a year.
How much can you learn a year in regards to grappling and then wrestling, bro? In my opinion, not much. I think O'Malley's game plan is still going to be the same. Knock him out. They're saying they're not going to look for that big knockout again. I think that's the only way you beat Merab. You're not going to out-cardio him. You're not going to out-gas him. I don't even think you're going to out-pressure him. As we've seen in the first fight, Merab was able to just do what he wanted. O'Malley, it looked like he couldn't get his game plan underway, whatever that was. He seemed like a deer in headlights. Merab was able to pressure him the whole fight. Literally, just go. Merab, go, go, go. He was able to mix in the takedowns. Merab striking's not the best, but somehow that motherfucker makes it work. Give me Merab again. I like the odds on this fight. I think he's gonna make it look easy again. O'Malley's just praying on landing that one big shot like he did against Aljo, and I don't see it landing, bro. I just don't. So pick is Merab. How you guys feeling on this one?
Yeah, I have to agree. Freaking, like I'm rooting for O'Malley here, but dude, it's like, freaking Merab was kissing the back of the dude's head and shit. Like it's like the ultimate disrespect. O'Malley's got to come in here and knock this dude out. I think Merab is due for some regression. I mean, he's getting older and older. He doesn't have the best chin. Eventually, he's gonna get flatlined, but I don't think it's here. I think Merab he's just relentless. I don't think he does a finish here. Just give me Merab by decision. He just outworks O'Malley. Maybe O'Malley wins one round, maybe the first, but after that, Merab takes over.
Yeah, definitely. I was there for their first fight in the Sphere. Put a lot of money on O'Malley. He shit the bed. I'm salty. Give me Merab. Give me Merab. Money line, Merab by decision. Merab does not finish people, so Merab by decision. Or the over hits.
All three of us on Merab. Let's go.
All right, guys, if you guys are new to the channel, this is my Around the World Parlay where I take 3 fighters from around the world and I give you guys the best value I can. So starting off, the first pick is my boy Quinlan, the Siggy Smoker, the young phenom, 25-year-old phenom, by KO or by decision or just straight money line for this parlay. Second up, we got my boy Van as well. Van by whatever he wants against Silva. He has good takedown defense and his hands are extremely lethal. And then last but not least, I got the new guy, the not so new guy, Patchy Mix by knockout or by sub. So if you guys parlay Quinlan, Patchy Mix, and Van, you guys will be able to follow my around the world parlay and get plus 128 odds. Tag down below, comment down below, like if you guys are gonna fade me or copy me.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, we're back with another Rhino Rush parlay. Last week, it hit. Yeah, I counted. Only one hit, but Blanchfield was going to win, so I call that shit a hit. Once again this week, I'm bringing in crazy value. First pick, Spivac. Give me Spivac, dominated the fight via wrestling. We're taking Waldo down, and he's going to say, where's Waldo? He's there. He's getting sub. Up next, we got Luque doing the same, following the same theme. We're going to wrestle. Kevin Holland shows up for a check. He's going to accept the takedown. Decision victory for Luque. Easy. Let's get it, boys.
All right, last but not least, we got the Rear Naked Locks play of the week. We're going with three savages here. For my pick, I'm going with the serial killer, Azamat Murzakanov. He's going to go in there. He's going to commit murder. Somebody start getting freaking Ribeiro's funeral ready because he's going to sleep. Second, we got the Rhino with Patchy Mix. Rhino's going in here with value plays here. Patchy's out here getting us the value on this parlay. This should be an easy win for Patchy. Bautista's not dangerous anywhere. Patchy by murder. And last but not least, we got the Hulk, Kayla Harrison, outworking Pena. She's going to dominate this fight. If not, my boy Chats is going to come through with the bet. But we got Kayla by murder. If we parlay out three, we get plus 126 odds. I mean, not the best value, but hey, this is free money right here. $100 brings home 126. Let's do it. Follow our bets, fade us, do whatever you want, but we're going 3 for 3 this week.
All right, guys. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Rear Naked Locks. If you guys are new to the channel, this is a channel where we do breakdowns. We do tough recaps. We also have a short channel as well. Follow us on TikTok. Go ahead and comment down below. Like if you guys are fading us, if you guys are copying our bets, put your bets down below as well. Like if we like them, we'll give you guys a shout out like in one of our channels. Thank you guys for tuning in. We'll see you guys next week.